that roll myself a J and count my figure shit. It's that stepping out, I feel like I'm that nigga shit. I dropped 30 on this room, we ain't gon' sleep for shit. If I catch you nodding off, then it's gon' be some shit. What you can do.
So today we're doing this cute little makeup. So I'm gonna start, I think, with the base because I really don't know, and then I'll figure it out. I think we're gonna do a bright under eye today. So first I'm gonna take my Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the color 367, and I'm gonna mix that in with some foundation from Maybelline as well. This is in the shade 220, and it kind of is just gonna lighten my actual foundation. I'm gonna take this flat brush and I'm gonna mix it in. First things first, I'm gonna go ahead and just apply this all over my face, especially in certain areas. I typically moisturize my skin, however, I forgot. And I moisturized my skin before this video, but I wanted to do it again, but that's okay. This looks like a lot, right? It is. Today I want to look like a hot girl. Do you guys ever have those days where you just want to look snatched? Today's one of those days. Okay girls, after completing the base, looking flawless and everything, I'm gonna take this beauty blender, this mashup I want to replace, but I'm gonna use that to kind of just blend out everything, make it have a smooth finish. And if this color may look a little bit off to you guys, it's actually my lighting, but I think it still looks really beautiful. But by the time I start adding powder, you guys will see that it's lighting up a little bit. Alright, so the first thing I'm using is this LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Warm Honey. And I'm going to use that under the eyes. And this is more of a warm undertone concealer because I'm going actually very bright today. So I do want to use something warm first. I'm going to also use this on the nose, my chin, and also on my forehead. Now I'm going to also apply some here just because I do like that snatched look. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use this fluffy brush. I'm going to blend all the concealer out. I'm starting with this section of the face. I don't want it to be too harsh, so I'm going to make sure to blend this out first. Okay guys, so as I always tell you guys, when you're not blend on the makeup, make sure you blend from the edge, go in, because this is how you get a flawless blend, by blending from the end or the edges in, so you don't have any, you know, harsh line, and also so you can, when you reach here, you don't pick up too much product.
Feeling young, but they treat me like the OG. And they want the tea on me, I swear these bitches nosy. Said he put some money on my head, I guess we gon' see. I won't put no money on his head, my niggas owe me. I gotta be single.
We're gonna keep it at that. That's all. So after blending out everything with my brush, I'm gonna actually move in with my beauty blender to blend out everything and make sure everything has, you know, super smooth edges, because this is basically our base fully completed. And this is not going to be much of a clean girl aesthetic makeup tutorial. The clean girl makeup look, if you guys haven't noticed, you use a lot less product. Haven't seen my tutorial for the clean girl aesthetic look, go ahead and check that out on my channel. I think I filmed it 2 weeks ago. It should be live and active, guys. That's your style, you're gonna want to watch it because I went over everything on how to use it, and everything that I use are pretty much drugstore products, so go ahead and check that out. So now that I'm finished blending everything, I'm gonna actually go in with another concealer. Remember I told you guys I want a super light under eye. I'm gonna use Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Honey Meal, and I'm gonna go under my eyes with that. Okay, so I let that dry down for like 30 seconds. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it out with my beauty blender, making sure that this is very controlled. This is like too further on the eyes though.
stemming in my heart, that's that maturity. And we don't keep it on us anymore, it's with security. I'm outside, 29.
Alright, so now that I have this super bright under eye, I'm gonna go ahead and set under my eyes with some powder, and I'm dabbing the excess first, and I'm gonna take this part, the clean part of the beauty blender, and ensure that there is as little crease under my eye as possible.
Honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me.
And then you just blend that. See? Super smooth, super flawless. And as I said, guys, if this is a bright under eye tutorial, if this is not your look, I have another look on my channel that, you know, might suit you best. But for this look particularly, we want that super bright under eye, that onto the eye. See? That's it. That's all. Now I'm gonna go over with another layer of powder under the eyes, of course. Remove the excess still. See? First I create that type of look, and I'm gonna blend, pat it in the eye, the face. And I'm dragging that out. And this right here, as I said, is the baking process. Now I am gonna take my brush that I used to what did I use it to do? I applied my foundation earlier, and I'm gonna just go over all of this with it, just so that we could have everything blended out. This will ensure that we have a nice smooth skin finish look. Alright, so now I'm going to take this brush right here, and I'm going to go under the eyes with some powder for the last effect. I know this is a lot under the eyes, but this is what it takes to have the bright under eye. I'm also going to apply some powder onto my eyelid. Okay, so my favorite part, or one of my favorite parts, is the rest of my skin where I contour. Now I am using eyeshadow as per always. I'm gonna go ahead and contour with some brown tones. I want to say I mix both warm tone and cool tones to get my contour look. I actually really like warm tone as well. It kind of gives off, do you see that? Do you see that? Oh, look at that. And I'm applying it a little bit higher than right here. This is my natural contour line. As you can see over here, I have a natural contour like right here. I'm doing the same thing, just going a little bit above that contour line. See?
Drag me like 2 hours to your family's house for what? Said you need some time, but I should stick around for what? Always felt like sticking around's the same as being stuck. That's that shit that drives me crazy. And like guns with the aching and getting under my skin. Pretty little young thing, had a nigga convinced, got me too excited. Yeah.
Okay guys, so for my favorite part of everything is blush. I love blush. Like, I don't think nothing in this world can make me ever stop loving blush. Like, I've always loved blush. Guys, I'm gonna use this pink shade today. It's typically, I don't normally use this bright of a, well, that's a lie. But yeah, taking off the excess on the back of my hand. Look at my hand, I do everything on my hand. But anyways, yeah, and then I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, now I like to also apply a little bit in my temple so that I can look super sun-kissed. A little under the nose, not too clowny, and then on the chin a little. Alright, so now that I've gotten the blush all over the place, you must be wondering, why do you look like that? This is where blending comes in. Guys, if you want to notice, everything that I do, I actually go over it with this brush. The same brush I started using from the beginning. Now, if you don't want to do that, fine. You could use a separate dry brush, but I always use this one. I feel like the color from my foundation helps me to bring everything back, you know, together. So I'm using this to just blend out the edges and just make sure that it doesn't look super harsh. Now I'm going to show you the difference between the two once I'm through. Like, it's already starting to look super blush compared to this one that just looks harsh, you see me? So I'm just blending this all together, and of course trying to keep it out of the eye range. So see, boom, this is how it's gonna look. Look at this and look at this. Do you see the difference? And I had more on this than this side, so this is how it's gonna end up looking. All you need to do is make sure that you go over your face and you blend it. This is how you make everything come together. I'm gonna go over the other side and I'm gonna show you how it finishes up. This is how the base is looking. Come closer for you guys. Super cute. Now that I've got the base under control, I'm gonna go ahead and work on the eyes. I'm gonna brush my eyebrows so that all that product, it definitely went through a rough patch. So I'm gonna go in with these shadows. So I'm gonna start with this fluffy brush right here to bring in some color to the eye. So this is the shade that I am using first. This is a super soft shade. I love. I used to love this back in the days too, even more. Like, oh, super nice shade. Just a nice warm tone brown or neutral shade that goes really well as a transition color. Guys, tell me why I'm thinking about going pescatarian, not vegetarian but pescatarian, which is a vegetarian diet still if you are pescatarian. So this is the first base. After doing that, I'm gonna go in with this brush that I show you guys first. It's an angled tapered brush, and I'm going in with just a random brown shade. I'm gonna continue doing the eyes, and I'll do like a voiceover so that it could be really quick because I'm burning up, girl. Okay girls, so I applied my lashes off camera and it makes such a difference. Like, lashes make such a difference. All right, so the lighting has changed a lot, guys, because the sun is actually going down or completely gone. So the only thing that's left is for my lips to be done. And I'm gonna go ahead and use this pencil. And I don't know about you guys, but lips make such a difference. Like, now typically every time I put this on as a lip product, I remove it, but I'm gonna try today. That's a lot because a little goes a long way. And then I don't think it wants to be on my lips. I'm just gonna apply lip gloss on top of this because I really don't have the time to play with a concealer. So okay, so instead I'm gonna use some different products. I'm gonna use this color changing lip gloss as my base. Now I'm gonna apply mascara to my face, to my eyes, and I'm gonna go over my face, however, with some powder. Period. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. Like, can you guys see that? Let me bring in the light better so you guys understand that this matches my face. Not because y'all see the light is focused on my face. This is not my only lighting, guys. Like, look at that. Oh wait, what? Maybe I need to not use any lighting, but no. Like, can you guys see how gorgeous this finish is? I did not apply any highlighter, so let me do so for you guys. I'm gonna apply a champagne type as well. I don't want to be too golden, so that's why I use champagne on the eyes. It's like a champagne toast look. Eye effect. What? Why do I feel like I love makeup again? Okay girls, so this is the finished look. The lighting has changed drastically, but at least when I see the actual true color of my skin and the makeup to see say it actually match. Yes, I actually really love how this turned out. I think it's beautiful. If I had another light, I'll come close to it. Well, I can come close, but it's basically just a champagne toast look. I did apply some highlight to the nose. Obviously the light is making it more bright, but my nose looks snatched, my face looks snatched, and the eyes look really pretty and ready for a date night or like a little evening, you know, dinner with the girls, or a clubbing type look. It's very bright but yet still very sexy, and you know, I love it. I absolutely love it, and I hope you guys love this as well. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you do want to check out like a very much more softer look, the soft girl makeup type of look, if that's what you're into, I do have a video like that, and I will link that down below as well in the description box below. I'll also link the eyebrow video as well, because these eyebrows are amazing. They're very soft and very wispy looking. Like, can you guys see that? It's just really soft and nice, and it literally stays in place. Obviously when you do your makeup a little bit, it will move around, but you can always just use your spoolie, brush it back into place, and it's amazing. So check out those videos down below, guys. If anything, I'll link it up here as well for you guys to check that out. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by today, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.
That's that shit that drives me crazy. And like guns with the aching and getting under my skin. Pretty little young thing, had a nigga convinced, got me too excited.